fuck was I finna do? Damn, I just cursed the first 2 minutes. I'm tripping. Uh, what's up, B-Fat? Where you from? Yo, from Chicago. What's up, Ryan? You in the stream? Make sure you subscribe. Cool, same. You lying? What part of Chicago you from, Yvette? Or what side of town you from? Slip now, man. What the fuck is that? Why? Just curious. My folks be on here lying. Somebody they from Chicago. Trust me, I don't know why motherfuckers lie about that, but what you watching? Uh, Denver and the Clippers. Name a car, I should buy. Uh, shit, I don't know what kind of car you want. Really?
If you're planning on all getting together, why stay in hotel rooms and not be together? Get an Airbnb and actually get together.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Batman and you need Batman. Stop. Whoa, now lady. Time out. Nice fanny bag. Thank you. Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance. There's State Farm.
Yeah, what's the word, Brady? Shit, Ryan, go buy a damn Nissan Sentra then. Shit. I don't know, you talking about tell you what car you should buy. Shit. Or go buy a Toyota Corolla. Them bitches good on gas and shit like that.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
SoFi, the official bank of the NBA, is busting up the SoFi NBA Play-In Tournament. Score $10 for every bank shot made when you subscribe to SoFi's new premium membership, SoFi Plus. It unlocks $1,000 plus in value across banking.
I watched the last game you watched the Lakers. Yeah, I remember you, Brady.
You make bank. Sign up at SoFi.com/score. SoFi, get your money right.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit. Romans, Sahara, the remarkable fighter.
Appreciate whoever just like the stream.
I had no clue what's going on.
Only in my family this happened.
But the hospital, I'm scared.
And she's been back there. She was still dead 30 years.
Just hope I don't know.
Come on, bro. Just weak shit. The fuck?
Day at 9. See it first on TLC. When a mad genius took a miracle drug into a death sentence, the Lazarus team are humanity's only hope. Find a cure or die trying. Who the hell are they?
We call ourselves Lazarus.
Joining anime legend Shinichiro Watanabe, Lazarus. New episode tonight at midnight on Adult Swim. Next day on Max. Back in Washington.
Damn. Shit, ain't nothing up right now, Brady. Shit, watching this motherfucking Clippers game. Think these niggas finna lose. Carter, nigga, sauce in their ass.
Down 13. Like Gordon trying to work something out on his net.
What's up, June? Bless you, appreciate that.
7 threes by the Clippers, 9 threes by Denver.
And again, Jones for the Clippers.
Brown, 3, no. It's picked up by Powell. Clippers on an 11-2 run, chipping away. Here comes Kawhi.
June to like
Defended by Jokic, finds him. Kawhi puts it in. 13-2 Clipper run.
And it's been Mr. Zone that has allowed
wow,
them to get
that's
back into
saucy.
the game. The Nuggets, outside shot can only give you one shot opportunity.
Murray up on Donovan, it's on Murray. Jokic up the screen, and Murray will work the perimeter. He is 3 of 13 tonight. Shot clock is in single digits. Kawhi comes out on him. Murray scores
Appreciate it. Just like the stream. Appreciate that, man.
Gordon. Shot clock running down. Harden's on 4 of 9. Brown is there. Gets it out.
Norman Powell. Bang.
Big.
Tan their ass up.
5 to go. Norman Powell now up to 16.
Holy shit. Oh, I'm sub. Yeah, I'm already knowing, June. You stay sub, gang.
Our coach Lou is livid at the official Nick Booker. He cannot believe that Bogey picked up this foul here. But what this zone is doing, it really is a 1-1-3. And these two up top, Kawhi Leonard, Bogey, are absolutely draped around the reigning MVP. Right, look at that.
Hey! Kawhi like, give me these cookies. Cookies. Fuck out of here. Kawhi like, nigga, I'm getting this series over with. Fuck all that bullshit. Give me that ball, nigga. Let me get that. Elite.
Wayfair's biggest sale of the year is here. It's Wayday! Right now, get up to 80% off at Wayfair.
No, nigga, not cookies, motherfucker. As in real cookies. I'm talking about cookies as in he stole that motherfucker.
Always love.
Wayday ends soon, so shop Wayfair's biggest sale of the year now through April 28th.
Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. Rockets Warriors tonight on ABC. Tomorrow ABC, Knicks, Pistons, Lakers against the Wolves. And for more of these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app with the Clippers on an 18-4 run over the last 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And here comes Denver, trying to hold on, trying to tie the series of 2 wins apiece. Murray picked up there by Harden. Got the shot. Big time, too, by Jamal Murray.
And for a guy that has struggled all afternoon, what a huge shot that is for Murray.
Couldn't have come at a better time for Denver. Harden will reel and fake and try. 15 for James Harden.
I gotta give a lot of credit to Bojan Bogdanovic and Kawhi Leonard here. That made a mistake in this zone. They are causing so much havoc.
Murray fakes, drives by Harden, puts up the teardrop. Nuggets backhands the ball. Good rebound. He's got it back on top, and Kawhi is on him. Harden tries to screen. Jokic will try to gouge his way, and it ends up with a Murray three. Good! Big time triple. Jamal Murray answers 13.
Knock that motherfucker down, man.
That's what Nuggets fans have been waiting on in this series.
Damn.
They're absolutely trying to will these Clippers here.
Made 6 in a row. Gordon.
He finna shoot this bitch.
Hit by Brown. In the corner for Powell. Across the lane. Hit off.
7-point ball game. And the reason why, the defense here in this zone. Look at the defense here. On both.
Got the screen from Gordon. Switch up. Harden is on it. Shot clock at 4. Murray sizing him up. And that forced
But Brown should not have cut. He should have stayed at the three-point line.
How are you doing today? I'm doing good, broski. How you doing, Brady?
Look at this.
Steve Ballmer going dumb. It's my old Murray selling. Man, chats be funny as hell. Give the ball to Jokic.
Stepping first, Jimmy Butler and the Hungry Warriors are back in familiar territory on the hunt for an NBA championship. But Alfred Sengun, Jalen Green, and the young, explosive Rockets are ready to let the world know they belong.
Fine, the soccer game we lost.
Ready for love.
Dope otherwise, fine.
Rockets Warriors.
Oh, you play soccer? That's tough.
If my mortgage lender used age,
Like on some program shit or like in school. Like your school team or something like that.
My dream house was sold. Wow.
The buyer's lender used Agent Force.
Well, who's the buyer? Hey, Rob. Welcome to Casa de Wood. Oh, jeez.
Morning, Mr.
Pools open next week. Bathing suit optional. Agent Force helps lenders.
Oh my god, they going so crazy right now. Man, I wish y'all give me a cash out option, bro. Let me see if they did over here. I know they didn't, but still.
The defense, the big steal, the finish.
This nigga got 21 rebounds. The fuck?
Trying to do work now. Down
That's insane.
4 here. A 27-9 Clipper run.
Clippers have scored in their last 9 possessions. It'll be Murray getting the inbound from Gordon. 4-point game, 2.5 to go. Here comes Murray. Fire here.
I play National Premier League, which is high level soccer, which is a high level soccer club. National Premier League. Oh, so you playing a league is what you're saying? James Harden finna mix him. Bang! Jesus Christ. Nuggets 6.5. I'm cooked. He bet the wrong shit. You shouldn't have bet that, brother. Wait, no. Yeah, you cooked. He cooked. Yeah, for a club.
There's the block on Zubac on Murray.
Wait, so what the?
And then Norman Powell.
I low-key don't understand soccer, though. So what is the National Premier League? What is that?
His fourth of the evening. Side out Nuggets.
Where's you from, Brady? You from overseas? So kind of before pro. When you're young, you play, so like you get ready for the pro. Oh, so you play like.
Holding the wrist of Zubac. Again, they have a challenge. Not going to use it.
It's a level LA. Oh yeah, you did say you was from Cali. Okay. Oh, so you play like, it's like, I don't want to say like, I mean in basketball terms, I guess it's like a G League for soccer. Well, not G League, but like just a lower level league from a lower level league from soccer. So you so before you go pro, okay, I think I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It makes sense. So if you trying to go to like, so what you trying to go to like the MLS? I guess Major League Soccer for us, or for like the United States. So you trying to go overseas to play soccer? Because what would be the National Premier League?
Oh, wow. You want to check
So like how pro teams have academies to prepare them
Thanks, pal.
because they're too young to play pro.
Upgrade.
Okay, it make fucking sense. It make fucking sense now. It makes sense. I bet.
And if you want to earn triple miles on United flights,
Cause I never got soccer shit, bro. I remember I had somebody on here. I think they might have been either from England or the UK to try to explain soccer to me, and I really wasn't getting it. Sevlana, what's up? They was trying to explain how it was different soccer leagues, and England had their own like leagues and shit. Then it was the national or some Premier League shit they was trying to explain, and then the World Cup shit. It was a whole bunch of They practically explained to me it's hundreds of fucking teams, and I'm like, bro, I don't get it. I'm like, why can't they just do one fucking league? I know we got the MLS, and then it's the real soccer league, which is overseas, because MLS is practically garbage. Oh my God! They want it. Zero alcohol, W. What did this check be talking about?
Now back to man. Jokic, Zubac, foul. Because that's the same call. And they called an offensive foul on Jokic to Zach
Jokic, stop crying. It's pretty new. The league. Oh, the league you in is pretty new? Okay, bet. That makes sense. I ain't know I had niggas that play soccer watching me, you feel what I'm saying? I definitely hope you go pro. How much y'all lose back? 'Cause I know soccer leagues don't really be all that. Like, well, as far as like when y'all be scoring and shit, it don't be like 10-0 and shit. What's up, Sevlana? What you on? BLB. BLB Tubby. Damn, 3-0. Okay, yeah, it is. But they are higher level. What, the team you played against? Hold on. That was just nasty.
By Jokic, the reigning MVP. This is a clinic in terms of footwork. Look at the pirouettes. 1, 2, fadeaway off the bad leg. Bucket. Timeout.
What I was finna say? What's up, Grace? So like football, say D1 playing a D2. Oh, so you on like a D2 team or a D2 league? I guess I would say. Or I guess you would say.
Care changes everything.
Damn, G, I know when I blow my fucking nose, I'm gonna be sneezing like a bitch.
With low prices store-wide, eat well for less at Whole Foods.
No, just an example. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, that would have been a better way for you to explain it to me. But pretty much. Okay, bet. Where you from, Grace? That's tough, though. I fuck with learning about that soccer shit. It'll take me fucking years to actually understand it, but it's nice, though. I fuck with that. And that shit tough because you can't use your fucking hands. I remember first getting around Mexicans and they was playing soccer and shit, and I learned that you can't use your fucking hands. You know how pissed I was? Like, bro, hell no. You gotta be too coordinated.
Imperative that you get the ball. We've seen a few 5-second violations during these playoffs. And they're the last 3-point shooters on the floor here. 4 for the Clippers. Bogdanovich will inbound. Murray will be on the ball. Watson in for his defense for the Nuggets. Porter is out.
tie. It was tapped back up and in. It was tied at 99. Zubac. Zubac. 8 seconds to go.
So I'm talking about Big Zoo.
Excuse me, are you shopping online while standing in line?
Yeah,
Me too. I just bought a croquet set using PayPal.
cool.
Choose how I pay.
Oh,
See, it's difficult because we
you're
are
not just singing,
born.
are you?
So because when you were born
No.
with hand-eye coordination, you gotta train yourself to use your feet. Facts.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket, and I'm paying it off.
And it's crazy because having hand-eye coordination is hard, bro. Like,
this is no interest.
I always thought everybody had that shit, at least growing up. I mean, when you play football and basketball, you kind of gotta be elite at both. Like having hand-eye coordination. You kind of learn a lot of that before playing, before actually learning how to do the feet shit, I guess you could say.
Humidity. Pay in store, pay online, pay over time. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Bless you. Appreciate that, Brady.
Oh, man.
Both bigs have been outstanding. Here's the play to put the Nuggets up 2 by Jokic. Fade away. And then Zubac with the huge putback.
That could have been a fucking foul, low-key. This series is so goddamn good, bro.
8 seconds to go in regulation. It's Jokic. Zubac is out. And this is for the win. This close. They're going to go the buzzer. Did Gordon beat the buzzer?
They're going to take a look at it. But the official, Sean Wright, signaled it was good. But they will definitely go to the monitor. This is a bang-bang play. I don't know. This happened so fast. Oh, I don't know. Is it still in his hands?
Yeah, his fingertips still on it.
I don't know.
Fingertips still on it.
So close.
They ain't gonna count that.
Now remember, the play was called good on the floor by Sean Wright.
It has been called a basket.
So if
So
there
it should be
101,
101 to 99.
His fingertips still on the ball.
It was called good on the floor.
I think it's good. I think it stands.
Gordon coming in. They did not block him out.
I think this stands. I think this is good.
And because it was called good on the floor,
I don't know if you can overturn that. It's that close.
What's up,
I've
ballers?
never seen a play this close to decide a game, and especially a playoff game.
and you're a little bit hindered on the view because of the rim and the net, and
Yes.
that would leave his fingertips.
I would like to see where the ball is when those red lights come on.
I think it don't matter if it's still touching his fingertips, though, bro.
Almost simultaneously, right? It's not on there, no light. And then
That's
the
good.
light.
I think it's good. I think this is a good bucket by Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon.
If they count it, the series is tied at 2. If they don't, we go to overtime. And they've got the replay center and Secaucus breaking this down frame by frame. As is
How was your day, bro? My day was good. I ain't gonna front.
in Los Angeles.
Pretty decent, for real, for real. How was your day, baller?
The call on the floor was good by the official, Sean Wright. And they are taking forever, Kevin, to take a look at this. Here it is. No light yet. This is good.
His right hand was the last of his 2 to be on the ball.
After review, the ball was deemed to get out of Gordon's hands right before the LED light. This is a
The Nuggets have won!
the game is over.
The Nuggets have won! And the series is tied at 2!
Very good. I
Wow.
had baseball
And may
today.
have even been fouled.
We had a Sandlot game. I did very good.
The man of the hour is here in Gordon.
That's dope.
Standing by with our NFL
Shout out
players.
to you.
Byron, that was incredible. I
Okay,
mean,
I actually
coming out of
don't.
the timeout, you had to know that Nicola was going to take a shot at Tetsu.
I actually don't care about that. So let's get to me watching the Warriors game. That shit is pissing me off with this stupid ass door, bro. I want the bullshit, man.
Breaking news. But breaking news. Well, I have been what, like an hour ago? Are we
What's
an
up,
hour
Grace?
into
Where you from?
Sanders being a Cleveland Brown?
Bye, blessed day. See you at a different stream. Appreciate you for tuning in, Brady. It's always dope talking to you, my guy.
Going to the Cleveland Browns, a place we thought he could go, but not after they already drafted another quarterback ahead of him in Oregon QB Dylan Gabriel. That's what makes this whole thing really, really bizarre, outside of the fact that we've really never seen a quarterback who was projected as the second. He was the
From the
second best
UK?
quarterback in this draft for a very long time.
Okay.
Expected to go top 5.
What part of the UK
Expected
you
to be a
from?
First-round draft pick. Then there's some questions about him and Jackson Dart. Who's the better prospect? We've never seen a guy
I'm
who
from
was
Chicago.
that high up fall this far in an NFL draft. It was crazy. It was wild. And to top it all off, did the Browns teabag his draft pick? Did our friend Jaguar Gator 9 get video of the
Okay, so they're not televising half these steps or anything. The camera's on stage right now.
What is,
There are multiple people on stage.
that is the most testicle looking dog bone I've ever seen. Someone in the Browns graphic department. You need to spend a little more
Shout out to you,
time,
Grace, and the UK.
deciphering
If you're in the stream, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the stream and subscribe. What time is it for you? 8 o'clock practically. Shit.
and your testicles, because
Simulation
all
station.
anybody sees are balls. All
What time is it for you, bro? Let me turn on the Warriors game. Fuck it. I want to watch this shit.
For the Raptors on their way to the win. Curry in the corner. Here's Green. Tries it from the other side. It comes off, and here comes Jalen Green. Back the other way. The hit ahead to Thompson, and he lost the handle.
Damn, come on, Thompson. Appreciate y'all for liking the stream. Damn, that was like 4 likes or 3. Something like that. That was just crazy. Nice seeing you, but I appreciate you for tuning in, Grace. It's 8:51 p.m. for me. Where you from, Ballers, bro? Push this stupid ass, you bitch. Get out of there. America, Delaware. I mean, I guess, but being shout out Delaware, man. He knocked this nigga over. You streaming early today? Hell yeah. I low key would have been live like way earlier. Like I low key would have went live at like 4 or 5, bro. But I had to take a fucking nap. I ain't gonna lie, I feel tired as shit for some fucking reason. Yeah, but it's definitely an early stream. Mainly because shit is Saturday, so.
He bounces it out of bounds off of Kuminga's leg. With 11 seconds to go on the shot clock, no reset for the Rockets. Every time I look at
I'm always asleep when you're streaming. Shit, don't feel bad, bro. I'm always falling to fucking sleep on stream, and I don't be live for shit for about 2 hours, so. Yeah. I'll be streaming late as fuck. I gotta start streaming earlier, bro. I'm gonna start doing my morning streams like I used to.
During the regular season, they must have 5 deflections already in this game. Feels like it. Kuminga with the in and out cross. Left it on the front rim. They had 33 points against Houston in a game earlier this year. One of the things he has to concentrate on in this game is not just looking for his own, but looking for ways to get Steph Curry open. Already working against Podziemski. Good help by Draymond Green. Van Vliet pulls again. That one rims out. We've got a little action behind the ball. And we're going to have a foul on Sengun. Imi Adoka immediately looks at his coaches with the tablet. And is wondering whether they're going to challenge it. Let's take another look at what transpired. Looks like Sengun had a full Nelson on post. And after this.
That was weird as fuck.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country?
What you watching?
Ford.
The Warriors game.
Which automaker assembles
Warriors
the most
playing
vehicles
Houston.
in the country? Ford.
Game kind of pissing me off.
It's a commitment. And now, at this unprecedented moment in automotive history, who benefits from Ford's commitment to America for over 120 years? You.
I mean, nobody got no baskets yet. The fuck?
What we pay.
Kind of shit is that?
Have fun with Lizzie this summer. Doors connect us to what's important. A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll help you build a personalized investment strategy. Doors were meant to be open. Our new ServiceNow platform connects every corner of your business with AI agents
Okay,
to
well,
work for people.
lost it, but
Like
fuck
secret
it.
agents.
No, more like autonomous minions that you control.
Do what?
Well, Jim's agents resolve simple customer issues, and Patty's agents flag network problems.
Proactively.
Yep.
One of my agents. Wait, you all have agents?
Oh yeah, and on the ServiceNow platform, everyone's agents work together so everything works better.
And I have agents?
Maybe.
Who's winning?
The beach.
As of now, Houston. I mean, the game just started. It's 9-7, so.
And with salt and spray, she shows us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside.
And they're gonna get interesting too. Probably like the third quarter.
Where your journey takes you. With just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief in 4 weeks. Many people experienced remission at 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like
Who do you
symptoms,
think
or
will
if
win?
you're
And who do you want to
Healing
win?
is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya is now
Low-key, this series I don't really care for.
Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
I low-key asked myself that the other day, like, damn, who do I want to win this series? I really don't know.
And if it was a
Like, I don't care if either team win, low-key. Like, I ain't really, I ain't really banking on.
From the start.
I ain't banking on neither team to
Is it competitive?
really do shit. I mean, of course it'll be like, oh, I want Curry to win because shit, it'd be good just to have him in the playoffs and shit for the views for the NBA. But then again, it'd be good for the Rockets to win too because they got that young crowd and shit. But yeah, personally, I don't care who wins. I guess if I had to pick one, maybe the Rockets. I guess.
Basketball as Post clearly holding on to Şengün.
That was a goofy ass foul. Let's see if this game get good. If it don't get good within the next 5 plays, I'm turning this off and I'm watching YouTube, and I'll come back in the third quarter.
That's going to be his second personal foul. Houston wants to get Alperen Şengün in the middle of the floor. He doesn't miss many of those, but that's a tough block-out assignment for Brandon Kaminsky to try to take on Ahmed Thompson.
Yeah, little ass nigga. Kevin Knox is on the Warriors. Wasn't he like the second pick a little minute ago? Like 2019 or some shit? Or top 5? I'm sorry. Too sorry for. I really only watch YouTube. Shit, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I spend literally all my time, like how most motherfuckers, I guess you could say, like how most people spend most of their time, I guess you could say, on TikTok. At least that's what you will hear. For some reason, I can't fucking scroll on that app. I can sit on YouTube and watch videos for hours. No bullshit. That's what most of my day consists of, watching YouTube videos.
He's just so skilled and so patient. You talk about a guy that plays at his own pace. Dylan Brooks just with the grab.
So yeah, there's no good there's no good channels on live TV. Nah, not no more. At least when I was a kid, it was, bro. Like, we had Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network. I'm pretty sure those channels still exist. Well, I don't know about Cartoon Network. I remember seeing that shit, like, kind of got shut down or whatever. Hey! Okay, now I'm interested in this game. He just dunked that motherfucker. But yeah, when I was a kid, it was a lot of interesting ass channels, bro. Like, you even had shit like Spike, TNT. They had good shows and shit, bro. Like right now, I don't know if there's any good like TV any good TV channels, I guess. Are you really this foolish? Or are you acting? Nigga, who the fuck are you talking to? Me? He stole that motherfucker from his ass. Hey.
attack him, and then you give a 3-on-1. There's no way you're going to stop this athletic team.
Yo, if you're in the stream, like the stream for me and subscribe, man.
It's Tari Eason. It was a big spark off the bench. He had 12 in the first half of the previous game. Looney converts on a tip. And the Warriors went to within 1.
Oh, well, don't be racist. Nigga, what? Bro, you comment some dumb shit. I'm getting you the fuck up out of here, bro. Stop getting on here saying stupid shit to me. The fuck? See, I already warned you, you dumb motherfucker. Put your bitch ass on. Eat my dick, nigga. What the fuck was we talking about, though, bro? No one really watches them anymore. No one really watches what anymore? Like YouTube, I was gonna say YouTube, like TV shows or like channels or some shit. Yeah, he weird. Yeah, I just had to get his dumb ass the fuck up out of there. Come in just saying, stupid ass shit. I don't even know why the fuck I gave that shit no attention. I usually ignore it, but that shit threw me off when he was just saying that shit. I thought I said some wild shit for a second. Had me thinking I was crazy. Cartoon Network and channels like that, yeah. I mean, I don't know. See, I'm not a motherfucking kid, so I wouldn't know, like, if Disney Channel or like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, I wouldn't know if they actually got like good shows and shit now. At least like they did back then when I was a kid. It was a lot of good shit on them channels. Like now, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. If they do got good shit though, I'm happy for the kids that actually get to watch the shit. You feel me? But if they don't, then I feel terrible for them because they didn't get to watch good shit, you know? Which is insane. Like, bro, it's dumbass. Like, it was so many good ass shows, bro. It was so many good ass shows. And now it's just replaying stuff that are really bad. Damn, bro. He just blocked the shit out of him. Hey. I mean, it was the same shit when we was kids, though. Well, when I was a kid, Ballers. The fact that they replayed shit. They replayed shit, but it was at least good. Like, I wonder, do they still got, hold on, is this the same motherfucker?
The worst of the worst. We're left here. Survival is a long shot.
Jurassic World in theaters July 2nd.
I don't like Skull Island. I mean King Kong, but whatever.
Just add it. We'll talk.
Can you take a look at this giant hole?
That hole is easier to repair than it looks.
Gemini, I need help.
Okay, let's talk about how to get rid of that spider.
Run that back, Gemini.
Attach the braces to the support beams.
Attach what to what? Go back a step.
No problem. Let's go back to step 3.
We're only on step 3?
But yeah, they played decent shit when we was kids, bro. Like, I remember being able to binge watch Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I want to know, what's my question? I want to know if they still got like Disney XD, bro. I don't know if you old enough to remember that though. How old are you, Ballers? I don't know if I asked you that already. I probably did. I probably missed what you said. I don't think I did though.
for those ultras? Well, they're kind of high level.
Fascinating.
Ice cold.
As a person living with diabetes, I'm all about making progress. My progress is making smart choices to help lower my A1C with my Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. It's the little wins, baby.
Try for free at Freestyle.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yours was on the beat. Catch up. Okay, I did. I see what you did there.
How many one got time to stop for gas?
Let's play a quick game.
For what?
Your car.
My car. You play too much.
The Hyundai Sonata Hybrid with an EPA estimated range of 600.
What's good, Panera Bread?
This spring, it's not enough to just play the claw. You must be the claw. Introducing the Human Crane and all-new arcade games, now only at Dave & Buster's.
For an all-new season of celebrity.
I don't know if they still actually got that shit. Disney fucking XV. Yo, you join the stream. Make sure you like the stream and subscribe, man. So when you gonna post, bro? Well, obviously, Panera Bread, you didn't look at my motherfucking page before you got your ass on here, nigga. If you did, you would have knew I posted, nigga. Yeah. You motherfucking I forget who else. Other motherfuckers be asking me the same shit. Yeah, you'll know I posted, gang, you feel me? Why do people be spamming through a jumping jack? I don't know why they spam that clown ass shit, bro. They kind of pissed me off with that a lot. I forgot who the fuck. Somebody dumbass asked me to do that shit in the chat before. They was like, yeah, bro, did you do a jumping jack for me on stream? Like, nigga, no. Would you eat my entire dick, nigga? Fuck out of here. Like, no, I'm not doing no jumping jacks for you on stream, bro. Well, you see, I'm 11. I don't know if you're okay with that, bro. I mean, I don't really have a problem with you watching me and you being 11, gang. As long as you're not no kid on here saying a bunch of dumb shit. Like, you ain't really on here saying no dumb shit. Ballers. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen you on here before though, bro. Like, just chop it up, having regular conversation. As long as you a kid with some common sense that can have regular conversation and not get on here trolling with the dumb shit, gang, I fuck with you. Trust me, it wouldn't be the first time a motherfucker was on here and they was like, yeah, bro, I'm this age. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. My nigga Hermie and his man's phone and shit, the niggas in the same grade, they like, I think the niggas in like 4th or 5th or some shit. Both of them niggas live in Australia. They be on here chopping it up with me. I'm like, shit, alright, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter to me, bro. I ain't tripping.
First 36 minutes, perhaps about 15 rebounds per game. And you talk to guys around the league, he might be the strongest player in the league. That's her sister back. Looking shot put in.
Yeah, Panera Bread, I posted, my nigga, for the first time in a long ass time. Low-key kind of felt good, too. I was like, yo, I just posted some shit. I got to get back to that. I might post some tonight, just because I did that. Just as a congratulations to myself for posting. I'll make some more posts for myself. What kind of shots are they taking? This game looked garbage. Obviously nowhere, shit. They ain't scoring no buckets. That's good, man. Appreciate you, Panera Bread. Make sure you go like that post, nigga. He just missed the dunk. Nigga, that's garbage.
simple little shot fake, and Kid New, he's not going to miss many of those. That's a huge missed opportunity for Houston. Warriors to retake the lead.
Jesus Christ. He just missed a fucking layup. Somebody else miss again, I'm turning this shit off.
Cross-matched against Jalen Green right now. About a 2-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mason slings the screen.
That's good, man. You watching the Warriors? You don't watch the Warriors. Damn, he just knocked that motherfucker down.
With a 4-point advantage, Jalen Green with his second field goal on this 3-ball. Green had the matchup that he wanted against Draymond Green to stop and pop from deep.
Warriors got lucky just to get in the playoffs. Yeah, they did. They had to play in that play-in. Feel me? Play in and beat the Grizzlies. Said the game is absolutely trash. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually only get on here and watch. If the Lakers not playing, I'll watch the Clippers game. But other than that, it's like, damn, this shit's so garbage. To be honest, ever since Jimmy Butler, well, ever since Jimmy Butler came to the Warriors, Warriors been kind of in teach. What you mean in teach? What was you saying that they was trash?
Actually, we called our stuff Gatorade.
It's $10 Tuesdays at KFC. Every Tuesday, grab 8 pieces of hot, juicy Kentucky Fried Chicken for just $10.
I like back on track. Back, yeah.
Get a taste of $10 Tuesday.
You ain't lying.
Only at KFC.
You was not lying.
Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Get insider deals on
They definitely been back on track.
15% off the fragrances everyone's wearing. And jewelry that'll become your new fave. Plus, shop early for Mother's Day. Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Going on now.
It's time to check out this week's playoff tracker brought to you by PNC Bank and a wild finish in Los Angeles. Time winding down, Joker with the air ball, and Aaron Gordon with the slam. They reviewed it, ruled it good. The season series even.
That was kind of dumb. You watching a Warriors game. Cause Steph needed help. Draymond was not enough. Yeah. I mean, Draymond was never gonna be enough regardless for Steph. So he needed some type of help.
Don't sweat it. Get our best deals on smartphones like iPhone 16 Pro on us with your choice of our best plans. That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now, trade in your iPhone any year, any condition, and get up to $1,000 towards your new iPhone.
Organic soil from Miracle Grow has grown me the best garden I have ever had.
Good soil, and you get good results.
Look at that.
The broccoli was fantastic.
That broccoli. I think somebody.
I really wish they'd shut the hell up next door, man. They're pissing me off.
Tonight's access brought to you by Roundup. We're here with Fred VanVleet of the Houston Rockets. Fred, a quick start for you. You're a champion from 2019. This is the first road game for a lot of these young guys. What's been your message to your teammates?
Just stay composed in long games. It's gonna be a lot of highs and lows. Obviously, their home crowd, their first home playoff game this year. So, a lot of energy in the building tonight. We just gotta stay composed and execute.
How do you take advantage of the non-Curry minutes here moving forward?
Well, you gotta win them. So, we gotta stop turning the ball over, get the ball out the paint, hit the glass on the other end. We'll be in good shape.
Fred, good luck. Thank you. All right, guys, back to you. An offensive rebound by Adams for the bucket.
And that's what they say, showing the soul of coach. Yeah, but 1-3-1.
They can loud as hell.
And Golden State gives it away again. Van Vliet in transition. Rockets lead by 6. Whistle and a blocking foul going to go against the Warriors. Foul against Devon Looney. He'll be sidelined out of bounds. First one of the period.
Damn, the Rockets up. How?
Golden State doesn't have a rim protector, but they do a very good job as a team of protecting the lane. They guard the ball pretty well. They don't get rotation all that much. But when you play good defense, your first shot defense has been good. They've got to find a way to grab defensive rebound. Because this Houston team is offensive glass.
But they're back in the man defense here. Curry all over Van Vliet. Thompson flashes to the free throw line, partially blocked by Post. Steph Curry conspicuous by his silence in that first quarter. Just 2 points on 1 field goal occasion. Post locked inside, and it comes off to Van Vliet.
Chris Post is more of a perimeter. He's a big man than he is a guy who's going to finish around the bucket.
Van Vliet missed the lefty leg. There's Fields with a
Jesus Christ, this is the worst fucking basketball game that I've seen in so long, bro. Like, is this why I haven't been watching this series? Is this fucking trash?
They've got 5 already.
Yeah, it is emerging as a problem here in Game 3. He's trying to thread a needle. And the right hand of Dylan Brooks just disrupting everything.
You're finna challenge that, you're an idiot.
Challenge that call on the court a moment ago.
You're a fucking idiot. You're losing the timeout for that. Dumbass. Let me get on my phone real quick, man.
Are you ready to fight?
I got Forrest Whitaker in this movie. It's fake tough.
The Empire cannot win. Endor the final season, now streaming only on Disney Plus.
Popeyes has gone full pickle. You got your pickle glazed sandwich. You got your fried pickles, pickle glazed wings, and what? Pickle lemonade? Where my pickle people at? Love that pickle from Popeyes.
Let's get started. Bill, where's your mask? I really tried sleeping with it, everybody, but I'm done struggling. Now I sleep with Inspire. Inspire? Inspire's a sleep apnea treatment that works inside my body with just a click of this button.
A button.
No mask? Just sleep.
Yeah, but you need the hose, you need the air, you need the...
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
La playa is Spanish for beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Hand down, man down.
A fee-free withdrawal? Spectacular.
Thanks.
Mark Jackson. We got another one. Talk about a pro's pro. Magnificent. See, that's just beautiful banking.
No catchphrase?
You gotta bank to China to get a catchphrase. What? Now, my man is building his credit score with everyday purchases. 75 points off in 6 months. Mama, there goes that man.
Yeah, I'm still holding.
That's why I missed this nigga doing this whole shit.
AI from Salesforce, an AI agent would have flagged the issue and automatically help me find someone to service it. What? Wow, you are moist. Well, how'd you get an appointment? Just magically showed up. Agent 4, sir. Huh. Sorry, sir, call there. Now, Agent 4 helps manufacturers put in appliance defiance. It's what AI was meant to be.
The NBA playoffs are here, and this series promises to be supercharged. The Detroit Pistons, powered by the phenomenal Cade Cunningham, have put themselves back on the playoff map with their blue-collar brand of ball. But the New York Knicks, led by the duo of Taylor Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, are looking to bring the big prize to Broadway. Buckle up, because it's playoff time. Knicks Pistons, tomorrow on ABC. Successful challenge by the Golden State Warriors. A foul call on Dylan Brooks on this play. And as part of the amended rule book in the NBA, officials allowed to apply the proximate foul rule. It was ruled out of bounds initially for Houston, but they go back and look at it. There's a foul called against Dylan Brooks, his third personal foul. And they're going to leave him in the ballgame. It'll be Golden State basketball. Sideline out of bounds.
They pissing me off with this shit, bro.
On the handback, Curry around the screen. Genuine blitzes. Got a 4-on-3 on the back end. A careless pass tipped out of bounds. Every time Steph Curry is coming off any sort of ball screen action, he's getting 2 on the ball. And in games 1 and 2, Şengün.
I low-key ain't even paying attention to the comments. I've been looking, but I ain't know what the fuck was going on. He's not your bull. It's a boring game for real. Yeah, I'm finna turn this shit off, bro. I keep giving them chances, bro. It's their third chance to try to wow me in order to get me to watch, bro. Other than that, I'm turning this shit off. I ain't got time. They had 24 points, bro, and this is second quarter. This shit is sad.
With a mismatch on Pajinski, going to try to walk him down into the paint. The jump hook is good.
Okay, that's a score. If y'all get a stop and y'all come down and score again, I'll stay. Curry just need to start scoring, bro. Like something needs to happen.
Back to Payton, good contest by Thompson. It didn't matter. They're going to need somebody else to knock down shots besides Curry out here. Well, with Curry getting so much attention, you're going to have openings. And Gary Payton II really took his time on that shot, even though Ahmed Thompson was giving a late contest.
I don't even know who this person is. I know who is. This hot mammy person? No, I don't. This motherfucker been in my life saying a whole bunch of shit, bro. I just tuned it out, man. Give it a minute though, shit. When I deem it to be too much, I just start getting the motherfucker the fuck up out of here. But have at your comment and watching, man. You know what I'm saying?
The free throw line for a couple of shots. They just can't foul on that play.
Yo, man, look, song frozen. He ain't know you. Real, we from Chicago. I don't know about this we shit, motherfucker. I'm from Chicago. The fuck? There's no we. And I'm from Seattle. He like, since we stay where we from, the fuck?
TNT Sunday has Boston, Orlando, then Indiana, Milwaukee. For more of these games, please go to NBA.com.
I love on his block. Live on who block? So what block you live on there, motherfucker? The fuck? His weak ass. We from that old block. Man, get your real stupid ass out of here, bro. Why he sitting over there in that fat ass coat, nigga? Ain't it hot? That gotta be some type of sponsorship or something. She's trying to raise you up, man. I guess whoever the fuck she is. Jesus Christ, this game is so trash. So can you ban this goofy or something? I'm right at Leo's den. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck is Leo? Where the fuck is his DNA?
Came over to help and tilted the floor. 6 on the shot clock on the repost.
Yo, if you in the stream, like the stream for me and subscribe, man. Appreciate that. Also say appreciate you for making that 3. Like this nigga can hear me. Thank you for making that 3, Jabari Smith, bro. Like goddamn.
Jabari Smith is really talented. He started the first 33 games for Houston before he was injured. Missed all that time. He's really rounded back into form.
Moody extra weak ass.
Good, missed but fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. 14 foul against the Warriors. When Alfred Şengün gets the ball in the low
If you in the stream, like the stream. Already a sub. I mean, appreciate that. I'm saying that for the people that's in the stream that ain't typing. They probably just sitting there, you feel me? If you like the stream, you already subbed and you know I ain't talking to you. Actually, so down, man. What the fuck?
Down the first free throw as Tari Eason comes back into the ball game with Jalen Green for Houston.
It's hella weird.
Şengün has such great
Just a second, you said nothing. I don't know what to watch.
speed him up. He plays at his own pace. But
You watch
one of the
TV.
things he does really well is maintain.
I mean, nigga, if you don't want to watch me watch TV, guess what you can do? You can get your bitch ass on, nigga. Appreciate you. You come here over extra big teeth and then dick biting. I don't know what to tell you, brother.
That shot by Tari Eason to take that away from Kaminga. He wound up fouling there, but took away the layup opportunity. Eason is having a really good series. He's had a great year. In game 2, he had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and in game 1, he had a few steals and a big-time block. But really an outstanding, versatile defender that really reads things well and plays with a really high-energy effort level. Jay, the one thing I noticed while Kaminga was getting fouled, that Jabari Smith Jr. was face guarding Steph Curry right here on the Chase Center logo, some 40 feet.
What's up, Jadon?
Well, nobody's going to help off Steph Curry. I mean, Ben Thompson has been face guarding him the whole series, and then top blocking in certain situations just to keep him from getting around to the ball. He's got to winds up going away from it. But Curry, there's not a player in the league that logs more miles in a game than Steph Curry does. And he does it at age 37. I mean, we throw flowers at LeBron James for his play at 40, which we should. It's utterly remarkable. But you can't forget that Steph Curry's doing all this at age 37. The young legs of Thompson drawing the foul there. Here's a look at what we were talking about a moment ago. Jabari Smith, about 40 feet from the basket here. Well, not quite 40, but far enough. Probably about 30. And he's just not going to let Steph Curry get the ball. I mean, you're not looking to dig down and try to...
So I'm just trying to watch the game with Sean. This man weird shit.
Any sort of opening from Steph Curry, he's the one that can bury you. We're speaking with Brandon Payne. You know Brandon is longtime trainer.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And he says there's no player
I don't really get motherfuckers' purpose, but hey, it is what it is. Some people are born dick riders.
Houston series and the degree of physicality that we've seen so far, it's going to be one of the biggest challenges because this Houston team.
What's up, bro? How you doing today? Shit, I'm doing good. Mano. I think it's Mano. I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
Everything's been difficult for Curry. Play on. And a basket by Easton. Timeout Golden State. Steve Kerr needs to talk things over as the Rockets lead by a dozen.
Did the Bears draft anyone else good?
Toyota. Let's go places.
I think they drafted a running back in the 6th or 7th round.
Like how
Running back, Luther Burden.
Even if you're already a customer. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And
Running back, Luther Burden. A linebacker. That fucking tight end we took. And I think an O-lineman. It was all the picks, if I'm not mistaken, bro.
Yeah, nothing.
So yeah, not really nobody else. They didn't really do shit for real. But they did alright, but yeah.
Cheeseburger is available all the time because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the
That
time.
actually seemed like a chill dude, so I thought I'd say what's up.
Gotta be Wendy's.
Yeah, I fuck with your muscle chill shit, man. Oh, what's up? What's up with you, bro? Where you from?
Got a lot more interesting.
And if you don't have the right home coverage, you're gonna have to kiss your savings goodbye. Let's go, beat it. Get all state. Save money and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Yo, y'all chill in the comments, bro. And chill, baller with the monkey shit. You and the mammy motherfucker, bro. Before I just get the time of motherfuckers out. I also don't play the arguing in my chat game. That's almost like spamming. You from Sweden? What's it like over there in Sweden, ballers? I really wish they'd turn that fucking speaker down, gang. That shit is so annoying. It's just blowing me.
25 minutes to get ready, bro. I've never seen anything like that. Everything takes patience. There's no instant gratification. I mean, his routine is boring because it's the same every day. But I'll 100% take boring all day long. He's throwing 100. It doesn't even look like he's trying. Brilliance will be his patience. And a lot of the time it's boring. But greatness is boring.
Let's take a look at who's ruling the court, brought to you by Burger King. The Rockets
Appreciate you for tuning in, mammy.
pretty much impregnable, Jake. It's been excellent. Right now,
But what's it like over there in Sweden, Mano? What time is it for y'all, low key? It's 8 over there.
Curry comes off a little ball screen up top. Şengün steps out. They got 2 on the ball. The question is, what are they going to do when they pass out of it? And now being face guarded when the ball's in the post with Jonathan Kuminga. Who besides Steph Curry is going to be able to do something in this game? And Houston's defense is taking Golden State completely out of what they wanted to. 28% for Golden State. 3 of 17 from 3. Now, a number of those have been open threes and just missed. And Golden State's only put 22 points on the board thus far in the game. That's remarkable. One field goal in the last 8 minutes plus for Steph Curry and the Warriors. Rockets in the midst of a 17-4 sprint right now. Golden State trying to turn the beat around. Curry heeled to the backcourt post. Draymond Green and Baczynski, the 5 on the floor for the Warriors. Key match of Baczynski and Smith. Thompson face guarding Curry on the left side. 7 on the shot clock. Post drives the closeout by Adams. The jump ball comes off. Easton couldn't squeeze the rebound. We're going to have a loose ball foul against Buddy Hield.
It's almost 4 a.m. here. Damn. Okay. That's tough. I always wanted to know what it's like overseas for y'all, bro. Like, I bet y'all got like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, is it nice weather over there in Sweden? Matter of fact, before I say anything else, is it nice weather over there? I would assume it's like not cold or some shit, or at least hot. Damn, Tari Eason, bro, shoot that motherfucker. That bitch in the rim, nigga. What are we doing?
Begins our coverage at 12:30 Eastern Time. 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Nothing better than morning NBA buckets. You wake up, Curry trying to wake up the offense. You can put the cape on great ball handler. Able to go from left to right and right down the middle. Straight off the high ball screen. Safety sticks to him. We're going to have a foul off the ball by the Warriors. And Steph Curry gives the ball up. There's no more taking it in the NBA. Going to get it back. And once he got it back after giving it up, he was just able to get down the lane. And so good at finishing around the basket, even at his size. We might be seeing a Hackett Adams strategy by Steve Kerr. Let's go to George.
Jonesy J, one of the ripple effects of not having Jimmy Butler today is that Steph Curry's going to play more minutes and his rotations will be different. He started the second quarter, which is not the norm for Steph Curry, and he will only play 8 to 10 minutes in this ballgame, according to Steve Kerr, Jonesy.
There's no better player in shape than Steph Curry, though. Thompson to the rim. Got the tough shot off glass.
Hey, there you go, Thompson. There we go, brother.
On the switch, Green drives it in. Post with the offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Curry open for me.
What's up, Lou Davina? I think. Says decent country nowadays. Gang criminality has skyrocketed in the past years, unfortunately. Also, immigration got out of hand. Damn, it's immigration going on in Sweden. What? And gang crimes? Sweden seemed peaceful. Well, at least just from the name, like, it seemed peaceful as hell. Whether it's kind of decent winters, can be really cold in the northern parts of the country. Okay. But damn, y'all got, it's gang violence over there. I thought you'd go to Sweden, it'd be like cool vacation spot, you feel me? Well, I'm pretty sure it is, but I wouldn't expect no motherfucking gang violence. That's crazy as hell. What's your favorite color? Green. You happy? Yeah. Shit, I would say so. God damn it. I woke up today. Hell yeah, I'm happy. Sweden is a peaceful country. It once used to be, unfortunately. Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up. So what be going on? Like, it be like stabbings and motherfucker be like spray painting and robbing and shit, or is it just like little shit? Like what be going on? There you go, Dylan Brooks. Dillon Brooks. Come on, bro, what the fuck? Please take Brooks out.
One of those great wing defenders that Houston has on its top 5 defense. He also brings a lot of toughness and edge to this Rockets team.
Them shoes fat as hell over there. Last year, that was like one bomb in every day. And almost, wait, what? And almost 2 months in the capital. Bombings and shootings are happening kind of often. What the fuck? What the fuck are they bombing? Houses? Cars? What they bombing? This is foreign. At least to me. What's up, 720? Where you from, broski? He traveled. Come on.
It looked like he wanted to hit the baseline cutter at first, and then remembered his steps coming from behind him.
Yo, if you're in the stream, like the stream for me and subscribe, man. Italian, BC, Vancouver, BC. Oh, Canada. British Columbia. Okay. What's it like up there? I know it gotta be decent in Canada. Cars, apartment, storages, garages, you name it. God damn. So why the fuck are they doing this? Oh, this gang violence, right? Wait. Is this the gang violence we talking about, or is these just crimes that are happening? Gang violence may be understandable because it wouldn't be foreign to me hearing this, but just crimes happening, that's foreign. Like, ain't nobody just bombing shit. Okay, gang wars. Alright, bet. That sounds more. You feel me? But what the fuck? Okay, I'm turning this fucking game off. This is uninteresting. I don't like it. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up and find something to play. Hold on, y'all, bro. I gotta mute my shit.
Will fight and die to protect Drake
But
May.
what was we saying, bro?
Drake May is my
Damn,
winning
this shit
QB,
is pissing me
as the
off. The
Patriots
fucking
found
music,
the
bro.
one guy
Fuck.
willing to die for him. Not sure how you replace Will Campbell when he's dead, but I do love it. The biggest winner of the entire NFL draft may have been Joe Flacco. I don't think he's actually as old as Dion, but his chances of starting all the games for the Browns next season improved. And maybe the wildest moment came at the top of the second round when the Saints selected quarterback Tyler
Yo, they
Shuck.
are gang related.
With Shadur Sanders still available. Who the fuck is
It
Shuck?
affects
Well,
me,
if you watch
that's
my
the
video
problem.
about him,
Yeah,
you know.
I feel that. I see what you're
Losers in
saying.
this draft, the 29 dumb butt teams that let these top right corner players fall to the Chiefs, Eagles, and Ravens. Nothing is more terrifying than a top right corner quadrant player going to an already very good team. The first round of the 2025 NFL Draft ended up being a little bit more
But
fun than
damn,
we
bro.
thought.
Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado.
It's a lot of shit
Michigan.
that's going on over
Couple
there.
surprise trades and draft picks.
Like, so
I'm Brandon Perna, and
what was my question,
by the
bro, before I
power
fucking
vested
did all
in
this
me
shit?
by the Hera Melkiper NFL Draft.
So is that shit still happening?
Brains of Daniel Jeremiah. Let me reveal to you the biggest winners and losers from the 2025 NFL Draft, and we're going to kick it off with a special draft edition of the Block 10 plays. Block 10, Deion Sanders, cueing the music to
Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle, Texas.
cover up his disappointment when the Saints passed on Shedeur at 9. Block 9, the cameraman making Ashton Genty look even shorter than 5'8". Would it kill you to pan down there? Tall guy, tall guy, tall guy. Who let the kid in the draft green room? Block 8, Darren Ravel tweeting this. Thank you, Darren. I always wanted to know what the players were wearing under their really cool and elaborate suits. Next year, make sure to tell us who's got a butt plug in when we hear their name called. Okay, Darren? Block 7, the most
But damn.
self-gratifying
So it's not
graphic out
peaceful
there.
over there
Okay,
in
baseball. I know that's baseball, but how
Sweden,
could I not
like I
put
thought.
that in today's episode? Tommy Pham, more like Tommy Fap. Block 6, Mason Graham gave Liam Cohen the Duval in their interview.
I hit Coach Cohen with that. I hit the Duval right when I walked in the meeting.
The balls on this kid to walk into a job interview and immediately make fun of the most important person in the room. I can't help but respect it immensely.
Alright, man, I have to
What's the
see
first
that.
thing
was
you
good
said?
talking to you.
What did
Stay safe.
He just started laughing. Everyone started laughing. It was funny.
Crisis King.
Oh, but do not try
Stay
this at
blessed,
home,
Tommy.
kids,
Appreciate
unless
you.
two are in
Appreciate
the
you, man.
top 0.1% in your
Make sure you
field.
subscribe,
Even
brother.
then,
I
you
always
might get
appreciate
stuff
y'all
like
brothers from overseas
Block
coming
5,
through the
the
20, you know
Jaguars
what I'm
Fountain
saying?
of Youth General Manager Joey Gladstone.
Cut it out. I love you.
This guy is younger than most of the players he's going to select this weekend. One day he's going to be able to grow a mustache, just like Shad Khan. And after he traded with the Browns, Cleveland might be in trouble for taking advantage of a minor. Block 4, Roger Goodell rode out onto the draft on a bike without a helmet. You're the commissioner of the biggest sports league in America. You come out on a bicycle without any protection on your head? How can you pretend to care about concussions? And what about the kids who see you riding a bike carelessly with no helmet, Roger? Safety my ass. Safety my ass. Block 3, Clay Matthews almost got us.
Just got off the phone with the president, Donald Trump. He asked me to pass a message along.
Former players talking trash to their rivals has escalated through the years at the NFL Draft.
It says, my fellow Americans, the Bears still suck!
Block 2, Pat McAfee hitting that weed at the draft. ESPN went from this.
Stay off the damn weed.
Jesus
literally this.
Christ.
You might have seen a video that was CBD and vitamins that were happening over here. Yeah. Don't you think that was not what you think it was?
Sure, Pat, sure. And this is a six-pack, Pat. This is a beautiful six-pack. It's puking baby. A cute little baby just barfed when Kelvin Banks got the call from the Cowboys. Safe to say that baby really hates the Dallas Cowboys. Or maybe he didn't like the positional value of taking a guard that early. It's really hard to say
What's good?
because
I'm back.
while a baby is smart enough
What's
to
up,
know
Panera
those
Bread?
things instinctually, they're too dumb to know how to talk and tell us directly.
The Bears still suck!
Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube
Do you
channel.
have any siblings?
Today's episode is
Yeah, I got
sponsored
3
by
siblings, gang.
Underdog. It's crunch time, motherfuckers. I need you to sign up with my code That's Good at Underdog. We are 204 signups away from hitting 6,000. The goal is to get to that 6,000 signups by the end of the draft. I've got a little time into May to finish making that happen, but if you want to play daily fantasy, if you want to play in pick'em games, do it at my favorite place to play. These are my NBA picks. I know that's not draft related, but I highly
I wouldn't say
recommend
hang out, but
Underdog.
it's about like conversate and shit like that.
204 signups. It's a $60,000
Yeah, we
bonus
still
for That's
conversate.
Good
Yeah.
Sports. I am sharing that money with the people who make this channel.
My family is like, I guess you could say like immediate family. It's tight knit, we close gang. So
to this business, and we're
it's
so
not
close. You want to help support this channel? That is an insanely
ain't no bullshit.
effective way to do it.
You feel me?
My biggest loser of the night was not a team nor a player. It was media guy Jordan Schultz, who kept tipping the draft picks on Twitter. Oh, you think it's cool to tip the picks before the commissioner announces them on live television, Jordan? Well, it's not. There's nothing worse than you scrolling through your timeline and seeing a reporter who couldn't keep it in their pants for 2 more minutes. In some cases, Schultz was 2 picks ahead of the TV, and I have no idea how that even works. But maybe Ian Rappaport needs to get to the nearest Starbucks and finish the job and teach Jordan a fucking lesson. NFL reporters have agreed to not tip picks in the first round out of a courtesy to us fans, and Schultz betrayed that oath to try and gain followers. Thus, he is not a reporter, and we need to shadow ban his ass. Losers, Cowboys fans
Dutch
thought
Van
they were
Berlin.
getting a top-flight receiver at pick 12. Also losers, guys named Tyler, who are forced to play offensive line for the Cowboys at an alarming rate. You got 3 Tylers on your offensive line. That's crazy. Jerry Jones is 82, so there's no way to know for certain that he's not mixing up his Tylers at this point. Now, Tyler Booker might be great, but I would not have drafted a 3rd Tyler.
How you doing?
Nobody
Good.
has ever won shit
I'm over here getting
with
my
3
fucking
Tylers
words
on their
mixed up.
roster.
How you doing, Dutch?
Winning psychopath, Tyler Booker.
What does it feel like to see the love of football leave someone's eyes?
It feels great, you know?
It takes a truly insane baller to talk about how he loves watching other men's joy for football drain from their eyes when he plays against them.
I start to see that love leave their eyes. Like, that's what makes me love the game. Like, I just really love
Winning draft steal, it always feels like a good team got a steal at the end of round 1, because that's just how good teams stay good. But the Ravens got a safety to pair alongside Kyle Hamilton.
Who the fuck is
when
Fida?
they took Georgia safety
Yo, make sure you
Starks,
like
and
the
Eagles
stream
got a
and
stud
subscribe, man.
linebacker with Jahad Campbell. Both players seem like massive culture fits, but I'm going to give the edge to the Ravens for Starks.
He's such a smart player. Day 1, he started for Kirby Smart.
Because the Eagles traded up 1 spot with that warlock who lives inside of the devil's asshole, Brett Veach of the Chiefs, to get Campbell. Surely that 5th rounder they gave the Chiefs won't turn into the next Chris Jones or Travis Kelce, right? Right? Winning trade? There was a massive
It was
trade
actually
just 2
receiver, which
picks
is
into
crazy.
the draft when the Browns got a haul to move 3 spots down, handing the 2nd overall pick to the Jaguars. To no one's surprise, the Jags took Travis Hunter with the 2nd overall pick. That's the biggest gamble in this draft, I think. I like the pick for Jacksonville, and I probably would have liked Travis Hunter on any roster. He's going to be an excellent zone corner for the Jags and give Trevor Lawrence a little bit of help on offense as well. I'm sure Liam Cohen's got big plans for him at wide receiver. And then that babyface GM from Jacksonville gave us the greatest player endorsement I've ever seen.
Thinking about the sport of football and really the power of the game itself, right? Its capacity to ignite belief, right? Belief in ourselves, belief in others, right? Belief
Andrew
in
Schultz?
achieving what many may deem impossible. Travis Hunter, he embodies belief, right? He's a rare person. He's a rare player.
That look like
but he's
somebody tried to
also a
draw
reminder
Andrew Schultz from
that
scratch.
the boundaries of the
And
game
then
of
his
football
mustache.
were built to be challenged. And so
I'm
the
surprised if the
decision to
NFL
select him
was
was
glazed.
actually a statement
Should have said
statement
this
for
the
how
whole
we plan to move.
offseason.
who
He
we
was
are,
drafted
and we want him
in the
to
fourth
be
round or
nothing more than
something.
him.
Yeah.
I also really like the Browns
I feel
moving
like-
down, getting Mason Graham, and stacking more picks for a team that needs
I feel
a
like
lot of cheap
I feel like they did
assets
that
to
shit on
figure it
purpose,
out.
bro. I ain't gonna lie
The
to you.
Browns were not take Travis Hunter away from being good. The Jags, well, they actually might.
I think
this
think
was
they
one of those
did
rare
that
trades
just
where I
so
think both
when
teams
Cam
probably
went number
won,
went
even if
number
the
one,
price
it was like,
steep.
I
And
bet he went
Jacksonville
number
just
one.
sold a shit ton of
We don't really
tickets.
care about this other
That
guy.
pool is going to be packed.
And
to
he
see football
he
show
ended up
Ohtani this fall. My
and he ended up getting drafted in
so the
the
Browns added a first rounder next year, but so did the Rams.
he ended up getting
LA
drafted in the
traded
5th
out of
round, which is
first with
crazy.
The Falcons, and the fact that they got a first in next year's draft is huge for
I expect a
LA,
lot
who
of
could be in
shit
the
these
quarterback
Deion,
market
for sure.
come 2026. Atlanta
Yeah.
added Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
Crazy
suggesting
part is he got
their
drafted to the
pass rush
Browns,
for
and
the
the
first time in
and the
years.
Browns
Walker is
drafted
great
a
value
quarterback.
pick, and Pierce has a ton of
The
upside.
Browns got
Loser, Tyler Warren for having to go to the Colts. No clue how Dallas
They
didn't trade
got,
up to get Tyler Warren too. The spirit of Dallas,
Joe
Dallas
Flacco.
Clark lives on. Another number 44
They got
has gone to the
Deshaun Watson.
Indianapolis Colts.
They got
There's one
Dylan
minor
Gabriel
difference.
and
Instead of
Shador
catching
Sanders.
passes from Peyton Manning, he'll be catching passes from either
I don't know.
Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones.
I don't know
Tyler
what
Warren
spot
might
he gonna be
immediately
sitting
be
in,
the
but
best
damn.
quarterback in that building. If you watched him take snaps at Penn
Because
State,
Prime
if
was
he
a
can
beast
add
in the
20
'90s,
inches to
yeah,
his
for
vertical
sure.
jump, he could make Anthony Richardson the most
I mean, he was a
accurate
beast when he
quarterback
came
in
into the league.
NFL.
I think that was like
Most polarizing
'89 or
Tight
'91.
end, Colston Loveland to the Bears at 10.
Dylan Gabriel, they got Gabriel too. Hell yeah.
Tyler Warren, that's a
Yeah.
bit of a surprise.
It would take two big dicks to make this move. Poles and Johnson. Literally translates to penis and penis. So the Bears did have the girth
They
to draft
they
the
got
best tight
yeah, they
end.
got Dylan Gabriel.
And the best one in this draft.
They
think
drafted him, I think, in the
Chicago
third
believes
round,
Loveland is a better fit
if I'm
for
not
their
mistaken.
offense and probably has a bit more of a ceiling as a pass catcher. Warren and Loveland were close, but I think Bears fans fear this is like 2023 with the Bills drafting Dalton Kincaid a handful of spots ahead of Sam Laporta. Biggest surprise? Jahdae Barrett. We fucking got McConaughey tweeting at the Broncos. Yes. If this is True Detective or Dazed and Confused McConaughey, we are winning the Super Bowl. If it's Dallas Buyers Club McConaughey, we probably have AIDS. Everyone was mocking either a running back or a wide
that's
receiver
hilarious.
to the Broncos. They were not mocking a corner, a position where Denver has the reigning defensive player of the year holding it down on one side of the field. Either way, the Broncos passed up on Omarion Hampton and went with the best player left on their board, which turned out to be Jim Thorpe award-winning corner Jahdae Barron with the 20th overall pick.
This big-time player, in my opinion, the best corner in the draft is going to plug in as the nickel.
So ultimately, I like this. No-fly zone 2.0. Barron is extremely versatile and is going to fit well with PS2 and Riley Moss. The days of Levi Wallace getting cooked by Jerry Jeudy are over. Barron might be playing in the slot ahead of Jaquan McMillan, who we love here in Denver, but McMillan was the most targeted
What's up,
slot
Corey?
player in the entire league last year. So just having some options there is great.
So, I mean, the
winning
Seahawks
positional group, offensive linemen,
been
boring as
drafting
hell, I
actual
know, but
good
7
players
O-linemen
this
win in
offseason.
round 1. If your team
Yeah,
drafted
y'all
one,
got
Minnesota,
yeah, I forgot you was a Seahawks fan. Y'all just drafted Jalen Milroe from Alabama, Alabama quarterback. So if Sammy slinging ball don't work out for y'all, then you got Jalen Milroe.
Membo's a really good player, and I'm so excited he's a Jet.
I think the quarterbacks were the most losingest position group on Thursday night. I mean, how could they not be after 6 were taken in the first 12 picks a year ago? We had Cam Ward go first overall.
The Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
Cam Ward, a massive winner, by the way. Maybe the least talked about #1 overall quarterback since.
Yo, if you're in the stream, like the stream for me and
Spotlight's not on
subscribe.
him, and I think that's actually a great thing. Hide in the shadows, Cam, and surprise the hell out of everyone this fall. A couple hours passed before the Giants traded back into the first round to take Jackson Dart, a pick I don't think anyone outside of Joe Shane and his son we're all that happy about. Jalen Milroe was at the draft, and he had to sit through 32 picks without hearing his name called, which has to be a little rough.
First pick,
Of course,
yeah.
the big story of the night was Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders falling completely out of the first round, much to the chagrin of Mel Kiper. So overall, we only got 2 QBs taken in the first round, slightly better than 2013 and 2022 when only 1 quarterback was taken, but a far cry from what we've become accustomed to. Ultimately, the draft is a lot less interesting when quarterbacks aren't getting
Definitely
selected.
feel like.
Winning prophecy
I mean,
is drunk
I
Giants
think
fans.
I already knew.
Bussing with the boys, before the draft.
1.3 at the park. Okay? And then you have back in the third round. Okay, your second, one of your thirds. Alright, get back in the first round. Alright? That's right. That's all right. That sounds great.
He perfectly predicted what the Giants would do. Now, Jackson Dart, massive winner for getting drafted in the first round by the Giants, leapfrogging Shedeur without throwing
Yeah, I
any
remember
more
you, Cheeto. What's up,
passes
bro?
since January. That's amazing.
Make sure you like the stream, man. Like the stream for me.
Game film more
That's
than
all on mock
Sanders.
draft
Shan
day.
Orlovsky
Can't
loves
win
his
first
pocket
pick.
presence and says he
Yeah.
has the best arm in this class.
I ain't gonna lie,
This situation is great. He doesn't have to start. He gets Brian Dable as his head coach.
I knew he was
mold Josh Allen into the perfect specimen he is.
I knew he was
But his
gonna
mentors are Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. He'll be dropping the worst catchphrases and
I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna be first regardless. I ain't gonna lie to you.
helped their team the most in the first round.
Just based off the season he had in Miami. How you been? I've been good, Cheeto. How you been, bro?
A franchise QB at 25. And the Giants didn't even have to cough up a first-round draft pick to get Jackson Dart. Great value. And yes, the losing quarterback was Shedeur Sanders. Bigger losers? All the people relishing in the fact that he fell out of the first round. Who knows if he'll be good in the NFL at this point? And it's cool if you didn't think he was a first-round prospect. I get that. I'm happy that you know ball. But I think taking a victory lap when someone gets bitch-slapped by the reality of the NFL draft, it's a weird look. Unless it's me talking about someone I don't like. This must have been Shedeur Sanders in his
That
interviews.
draft is
for him to
crazy,
fall this
right?
far.
Hell yeah. Draft was fucking insane.
That watch cost more than your car. I made $970,000 last year. How much you make?
Losing receipt? Deion Sanders tweeting about Shedeur being a top 5 pick made its way back into the Twitter sphere. That was from last May, and it got community noted. And I think this brings up an important ethical question. Should community notes be applied to trash talking? There's a very good chance Derek Carr doesn't play football this season with a shoulder injury, and the Saints at the top of the second round selected
All right, bro.
quarterback
God
Tyler
bless you.
Shuck.
Appreciate you.
Saints
Appreciate you for tuning in, Cheeto.
You had
I
Shedeur
saw me take
Sanders
you in here in a
available,
minute.
you went
So I'll
Shuck,
come to your stream
and Tyler
anytime you
Shuck
have
is
one.
good. This is going to be
Appreciate
one of the
that,
best
man.
stories from this draft. His 7-year journey through college
Appreciate
football is
that.
quite wild. I don't know what's going on with Shedeur
That's
Sanders.
love, bro.
That I don't know, but
What's that? And then I couldn't unsee it when I went back to tape.
Well, if you're looking for the best pure thrower of the ball, it's Tyler Shuck.
if Jackson Dart develops into a good NFL quarterback, the Steelers will be giant losers, pun intended. There's other quarterbacks in this class, and Pittsburgh will draft one. Electing for a defensive tackle when a team who has a better quarterback situation than you moves up to take the quarterback you could have had at 21 opens you up for a lot of criticism. If you end up with Jalen Milroe and he's great, I'll revise, because ultimately I think the Derek Harmon pick's very good
Nah,
for the
friend.
Steelers.
Appreciate you for
And
tuning in, gang.
Probably the most gut-wrenching story from the draft. Derek Harmon's mom passed away shortly after he was drafted. So take out the quarterback. I think we're all rooting for the guy, and I think that is a crazy, emotional situation to be in, getting drafted to the NFL while your mom is sick. We're rooting for you, Derek. Winning college? This goes to Ohio State, who had the most first-round dudes selected at number 4. The interesting thing for Ohio State winning this honor is their first player didn't go until pick 19 when the Buccaneers kind of surprisingly drafted receiver Emeka Egbuka. Guard Donovan Jackson went to the Vikings at 24, giving them really nice stability for the interior of their line. Tyleek Williams at 28 to the Lions to beef up their D-line. And with the final pick, the Chiefs drafted tackle Josh Simmons. Count to 4 Buckeyes And if Josh Simmons protects Mahomes' blind side the way I think he will, I will want to stab out my eyes so I can be blind. I also wanted to give an honorable mention to Michigan, who had 3 players drafted in the first round. Mason Graham, Colston Loveland, and Kenneth Grant all went top 15. Jim Harbaugh's been gone for a year, but you can see just how deep his recruiting classes still are. This is what happens when you go as far as to bunk with your recruits. They all get drafted. Losing colleges, the Ivy League. Have fun with your brains, because you got no athletes in the first round like usual, you pompous, smug pricks. You're going to have to wait until those Fitzpatrick kids are draft eligible to correct this shit, aren't you? Enemy of my enemy, the Raiders and Chargers. The Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers all needed a running back, so it is a little awkward watching your division rivals both draft top 2 running backs when your team goes corner. I hate that Ashton Jeanty is a Raider. Ashton Jeanty feels like the sexiest pick of the first round, too.
You talk about 2 guys who hate to be tackled.
The Raiders just stayed at 6 and got a dude who could be the best skilled player in this draft class. Denver really never had a chance to get Jeanty, so I'm more worried about Omarion Hampton rushing for 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns as the Chargers win 14 games this season. Missed opportunity
Did you
goes
play
to Sean
basketball
McDermott.
today?
Jihad
Nah.
was available for the Bills at pick 30. Imagine
I
how
really
well
been
his
chilling all day,
9/11
bro. I ain't
speeches
gonna
would
lie.
land with a dude named Jihad in the locker room. And my favorite guy, Maxwell Harrison. Not just because he was the best supporting actor.
You have hugged every single prospect that has been called before you tonight.
Showing nothing but love for every guy drafted before him in the green room. But the corner from Kentucky, who was selected by the Bills, showcased what the NFL draft is all about.
I'm so happy to hear my name called. It's truly a dream come true.
His nickname is Mad Max Harrison, which is a terrible nickname for a guy who seems so damn nice.
Me everywhere I go. I love my family, man. My biggest support system.
Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe
Max.
on this YouTube channel. Thank you guys, all of you who just subscribed.
I keep asking you to do a jumping jack.
Alright. Just gotta play an intro.
Well, I ain't been
It's not
seeing
an
it,
official
but
show, right?
it ain't happening, bro.
I wasn't even sure I was going to go live and talk about this because we're working on an episode about it, right? And I don't want to be redundant,
Jesus
but
fucking
I think if you
Christ.
guys could help me kind of digest some of this. Swore the Eagles were going to draft Shedeur. Now, I think the Browns jumped the Eagles there late to draft Shedeur Sanders, and then the Eagles just drafted quarterback Kyle McCord, so there was a solid chance that the Eagles would have done that. And honestly, I think Philadelphia might have been a better situation for Shedeur. I think, obviously, he's going to have a chance to
I gotta go look at that shit. Wait.
compete for a starting job with the Browns, which is what you want if you're Shedeur Sanders. If you are a competitor, you do want to go to a place where you're going to eventually have a chance to start, right? I think the Raiders would have been the best spot for him to go, because I think playing behind Geno Smith, learning from Geno Smith without having the pressure to start right away, while getting to kind of work on some of your actual football issues, right? Not all of this other bullshit we've been told about Shedeur Sanders. Some of it fair, some of it unfair. But he could have worked on his football stuff there behind Geno Smith, who went through the ringer in his career. Like Geno, he had a journey to get where he's at. So if there's somebody Shedeur could have learned from, I think in this draft specifically, in the roles that were available, I think the Raiders would have been the best overall fit. Clearly, they weren't high on him either. The Steelers were not high on him. The Steelers could have drafted him in the 3rd round. We thought the Steelers were crazy for passing on Shedeur or Jackson Dart in the 1st round. They could have had him in the 3rd. They said, no, we'll keep going. Eventually, the Browns drafted Dylan Gabriel at the back end of the 3rd round, and that was after Jalen Milroe went to the Seattle Seahawks. So Seattle was another kind room with another rookie, and Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett and Deshaun Watson is pretty wild. This old tweet of saying, if I'm a young QB, ain't no way I'm going to Cleveland. That's pretty funny. That was back in 2018. Now his son is playing for the Browns. Mel Kiper, he's been losing it for 3 straight days in his draft coverage. And that's become a talking point as well, right? Like, everybody's telling Mel to shut up about Shedeur Sanders. And there's probably too much coverage of Shedeur in terms of, giving other guys who deserve maybe some moments to get something said about them after they've worked their entire life to be drafted in the NFL. But this is the biggest draft story we've seen since the Laramie Tunsil gas mask debacle. The gas mask debacle. So I get why it's getting talked about. I think the problem I have with Mel Kiper is, and some of the other, media members out there, Skip Bayless is losing his fucking mind too, right? I think like the anger that they're showing is what doesn't feel right. I think the actual issue here has just been confusion. And I think that's why if you're looking at guys who I feel are really well respected, look, I think Ian Rappaport's one of the best NFL reporters. Look at Daniel Jeremiah. Those guys, Daniel Jeremiah, he is the draft guy. He does his homework. He had Shedeur as his 20th best player in this draft class, right? Second best player available. And when those guys are just simply confused, that's when there's a disconnect between what's happening in all of their research and what they have spent the last, months looking into. So I think the confusion of it is fair, and that's why this has turned into as big of a story as it has. Being undrafted is better than being a Brown. That might be true. I think Shedeur, he's shown he's appreciative that the Browns are giving him a chance.
What's good, Donnie?
And he's going to go have to work and compete to get that backup job. I think it's Flacco's job right now. He's going to have to show the Browns he's better than Dylan Gabriel, that he offers more than Dylan Gabriel, both on the field and as, a leader. He's going to have to outplay Kenny Pickett, who's been in the NFL for a couple years. And he's going to have to prove, hey, we're going to start Joe Flacco. If something happens to Flacco, and there's a chance that happens, Joe's an older quarterback, that Shedeur is the guy we're going to go to as our starter. So there's a lot that's going to be watched over the next few months in Cleveland's quarterback competition.
Cam Miller.
Why is there a ball sack on the video right now? I know, right? I know. Can you guys hear this?
You gotta come in and work, and you gotta come in and compete. That's the message. Nothing's given. Given the nature of the weekend for him, relative to, let's say, external expectation versus what happened, we did tell him that it really doesn't matter where you picked, it's what you do from that point forward.
And that's the truth, right? Doesn't matter where you picked.
Queen yours.
It matters what you do from that point forward. And I think this is probably Shedeur Sanders' first real, QB obstacle in his life in terms of playing football, right? And I think the other thing that's lost is he was fun at Colorado. He was very good at times at Colorado. There's a reason he actually got to being the number 2 QB prospect that fell recently. But if you watch Colorado football, he helped resurrect an entire program. You turned a 1-win team into 4 or 5 wins, and then they had a nice season last year comparatively. They got better every year there with him. It was a weird situation, and he played for his offensive coordinator is Pat fucking Shurmur at Colorado. All right, the fact that he did anything with that man calling plays should not be undervalued.
But he
played for his dad. I don't think he ever actually had to fight for a roster spot, right, as a quarterback. He has talent, not the elite NFL talent that a lot of other quarterbacks possess. So this is his first real hurdle, his first real obstacle, and we don't know who Shedeur Sanders is when he's facing this kind of adversity.
No, I'm not doing
and I think
that,
if he
Donnie.
approaches this the right way, it's a good opportunity for him to grow and actually develop some of his underdeveloped football skills. And there are some of those. But that was this whole class, right? There was lots of guys, and there's question marks about pretty much every QB in this draft class that's not Cam Ward. What about Tom's pick? They better televise it. Yeah, Tom Grossi going to be picking for the Packers here in the 6th round. They should be televised. I believe they'll televise it. He's got that kind of star power, right? How much do you think his stock was hurt by his father's probable meddling, or is it self-inflicted? I think it's a little bit of both, and that's kind of what our video is going to be about, like why did he fall so far? I think, I don't think Deion Sanders had the right read of the situation. He was basically Shedeur's agent in this, and I think they needed an agent to tell him where Shedeur was actually being viewed by these other teams, so he could go into some of these interviews and give a better impression. Because I think because of Deion's experience, of the way he came into the NFL, the way he kind of called his own shots coming into the league because he was so fucking good at football, he had the impression they could dictate where Shedeur was going, and that was not the reality of it. So I think part of the problem is Deion, but not because Deion was meddling in like a bad way, but because I don't think Deion was told the truth about what Shedeur was as a prospect. I think there was a disconnect there. Browns wanted Sanders, but Sanders likely didn't want the Browns, had to wait to show Sanders no one else wanted him. This could actually work. Maybe. I don't know if it's that complex. I just think like a lot of these teams ultimately didn't have him as the first round grade like it was projected.
For the Peace League.
And I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought the idea of him falling out in the first round a couple weeks ago was ludicrous. I told Scooter on Clickbait, I would bet $20,000 he doesn't fall out in the first round. But that's because I watched him. I've never talked about the Buffs, the Colorado Buffaloes, on this YouTube channel in my life. I watched their first game with Shedeur, and I was like, oh shit, there's something to this guy. There's something to the way he plays quarterback, and there's something to this other dude, Travis Hunter, too. So I did a live stream after CU's first game with Shedeur Sanders, not because I was planning on doing it, but because I watched that game, and my genuine takeaway was, oh shit, there's some good football players here. And I went into watching that game not thinking that Deion was the right guy for CU. I knew Deion was going to have some star power and he was going to get some nice recruits, and that could ultimately help CU. But Shedeur Sanders earned my respect like as a football player. I did some post-game recaps a few times from that first season until the NFL season started, and then I got too busy with the NFL. But like, there's stuff to his game. There were at least 2 throws in those first 2 games where I'm like, fuck, those are NFL caliber throws. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops. So like, Shedeur earned my respect like as a football player. That's why I've been following him. It has nothing to do with Deion. If anything, I'm a Deion Sanders hater. He's blocked me on Twitter because I think I talked shit about his job performance at the NFL Network. So I'm somebody who's probably looking for reasons to be like, Shedeur shouldn't be in the NFL. Clearly a Jimmy Haslam pick. Now that could be an issue with the Browns, right? I saw some tweets about that. If Jimmy Haslam made the Browns pick Shedeur Sanders, then that feels like Shedeur's getting put into a situation that's not going to help him at all. I hope that's not true. I hope Barry and Stefanski looked at the situation and were like, he is so far outside of his value as a player, we have to take him here. I hope that's what happened. But if this is a Haslam pick, I don't think that sets up Shedeur for success. Not like at all. Word on the street is it was all ownership telling Barry to pick him. Thank you, Paul, reiterating what we were just talking about here. Who starts first? Who we got? Pickett, Flacco, Watson, Sanders. It won't be Watson. Watson's injured. He's recovering from a torn Achilles. He's not starting before Shedeur. I think Flacco starts. I think the real battle is between Pickett, Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel. And maybe if one of those guys plays well in the preseason, the Browns can trade him, right? And this, I mean, the Browns have started 40 quarterbacks since re-emerging as the Browns, right? Since 99, they've started 40 different quarterbacks. The real question is it Pickett, is it Sanders, or Dylan Gabriel as their 41st starting QB? I miss football. Can't wait for another season watching TGS and GPS. Well, thank you so much, Zachary. We appreciate it. Campbell, Ragdoll, Vrabel, Graham, Duvall, trolled Cohen. Shedeur proved being smug, egotistical, still the worst thing you can do in a job interview. Yeah, that's fair. And I think the bad interviews, they were being presented as an issue all the way back at the Combine, right? That was the first thing. Shedeur's not interviewing too well. We're hearing the interviews aren't going great. Then you hear, no, the interviews are fine. Then it's like, well, maybe the interviews aren't going well because Shedeur doesn't want to go to this team. Then we kind of forgot about it for a while. And then right before the draft, it was Tom Pelissero saying the anonymous executive said it was one of the worst interviews he'd ever been a part of. I think all of that turned out to be very true. And I didn't believe a lot of it because so much information comes out before a draft.
I'm gonna get back on this motherfucker when they turn this fucking music
to get some
down.
bad
This shit
info
is
out
really
there so
blowing
they
the
can
fuck out of
actually
me.
draft a player. We've seen that happen
Like, it's
before.
like every time.
Not in this case.
Like,
he just didn't
I
interview
try to
well in some
think this
spots,
shit
and he
gets
didn't take
fucking
advantage of a
louder.
couple opportunities he had
But I'll
with
be
teams
back,
who were
bro.
considering him, and I
Real
think that
shit.
was the Giants and the Saints. I think he
Fuck
fucked up the
this.
Giants interview, and I think he fucked up the